Hey, what's up? This is the Cubase project for my brand new debut solo single, BLAST RADIUS. This song came to be because Strandberg Guitars asked me to write a short piece of music that they could use for their promotional video for their new guitar model, the Strandberg Boden Metal. So I wrote a 2-minute long song, gave it to them, and then I just had a feeling that this song wasn't finished. There was more that I wanted to say. There were a lot of ideas used in the song that I really liked. Yes, I just wanted to continue working on it, and it turned into a almost 5-minute song, instrumental metal tune with polychords and quintuplet grooves and stuff like that. So I want to show you some of the stuff that is happening in the mix, and I don't need to do too much explaining. I'll just play the song from start to finish, and I solo things as we go along, and you can just have a peek and a listen for yourself. For drums, I'm using Superior Drummer. I'm using the Darkness library. Sounds punchy and fat. For bass, I'm using Easy Bass. I usually like to play bass myself on my recordings. I'm a decent enough pick bass player. I can't play with my fingers really at all. Which is funny because I play with my fingers a lot on the guitar. But it's just the bass is a different beast. I don't have the chops for it. And since the bass is programmed here on this recording, I could use some of the program bass, send it to a synth track, and have it double some of the bass and guitar parts. And at certain times, it plays other things. The guitars are, one of the guitars is the Archetype Gojira. The other one is the Archetype Gojira cab section, but it's uses the amp from Omega Granifer. So both guitars have the same virtual cab, but different amps. So it makes them sound more stereo, because the gain and the grittiness and like some of the tonal characteristics are different in the left and the right ear. But there's they also share some common ground. Guitar 3 and 4, I'm using the pitch shifter from the Archetype Petrucci. I'm only using the pitch shifter from that plugin, and then I use the same signal chains as guitar 1 and 2. But I pitch shifted it down an octave, so it sounds pretty brutal. It's like a textural thing, and I've automated it, so some riffs use more of it and some riffs use less of it. And then, yeah, there's the lead guitar. For the lead guitar, I've got one tone, the Archetype Pliny, and then I've copied that onto 2 other tracks. I put in front of the amp on those tracks, I put a phaser pedal with different settings in left and right. So you get a lot of stereo width from the lead guitars. Here's a ping pong delay, short reverb, long reverb, this piano, synth pads. These keyboards, synthesizers are played by these hands, but I'm not a very good keyboard player, so I have edited them quite a bit. Yeah, there's sub drops and there's other synthesizers. There's me singing like choir, and yeah, that's the song. So let me run through it and I'll solo things, and you can hear what they sound like. All right, let's go. the phaser stereo information. So this is the quintuplet riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I doubled the solo with this synth patch. I played it on the synth, but I had to edit it heavily. Yeah, that's the song. That's it. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me here and checking things out. And I'll see you on the next one.